right over in that corner, is a guy named Pete. He was a bum. He was a hobo. He used to sit right there night after night. You see, sometimes to get your mind straight, you got to come back to where it started, man, where it all changed. And this brick wall is directly behind a local pub, a little bar that me and a bunch of my buddies would come to after a night shift. You know, we'd sit back here, get a big 30-pack of Pabst Blue Ribbon, some cheap malt liquor, throw them back. You know, and that guy Pete, who ironically isn't there no longer, he'd ask us for some beers and he'd throw them back right along with us, man. And you know, it was about that time I looked at that guy and I thought, I don't want to be like him. I don't want to be doing this years from now. And then I met my trainer, and my trainer told me to do what I loved, to prove everybody wrong. That was the fun in life, to prove everybody wrong and to live your dreams, because not everybody gets to do that. And I've done that. I've done that over the years. But you know, this isn't all fun and games for me anymore. This isn't fun and games. I don't have fun when I get inside that ring. I don't have fun even when I win. You see, the fun part for me, it was when I'm laying on the mat after a win or a loss. I mean, it's better during the win, but when I'm laying on that mat and I know that I've given everything that I could, when I gave my soul, when I can feel the sweat coming down my forehead, when I can see my veins through my arms, when I'm completely exhausted, barely able to move, that's where the fun starts. My trainer said have fun. I was even told to have fun by the son of a dream. And it's been fun when that happens. And maybe that's what I got to do tomorrow, April 13th, at the Cross Christian Academy in Seaford, Delaware. Maybe that's what I have to do to beat my opponent, Johnny Malloy. That's right, Johnny Malloy. Because if you watched my last video, you notice I asked Matt Wylde to ask himself the question if he was the best, because I wanted the best. And I needed the best when I make my return to 1CW. And apparently, when he looked himself in the mirror and asked himself that question, he didn't get the answer that he wanted to, because Matt Wylde will not be my opponent tomorrow. He will not be at 1CW. My opponent now is Johnny Malloy. And you know, like I said, I like to give it all. That's the fun. I like to give my soul in that ring, and I might have to do that tomorrow to beat Johnny Malloy. I'm not an idiot. I've watched him. I've done my homework. He's bigger than me. He probably hits harder than me. The guy's a freak. But Johnny Malloy, I've got some good news for the 1CW fans. That's the fact that Chris Wylde's here to stay. Hell, Sean Hardy will have to drive his car into the arena and run me over to get me out of 1CW. That's the good news for the 1CW fans. But that's also the bad news for you. I told Matt that I wanted the best, and now I'm telling you. And tomorrow night, I'm not going to be throwing back outside this local bar. I'm not going to be standing on this wall. What I'm going to be doing and what I plan to do is be laying in that ring knowing I gave everything with my hands in the air. Good news for me. Bad news